Howdy everybody and welcome back to... Can you guys believe that it's already the 24th day of December? That special day is coming up fast. The day we get to see Thatcher dragged live on national television. Anyhow, on the 24th day of John Locke, Mop just gave to us presents! Now here's Bee to help us unwrap them.
Hey y'all! Welcome to the Advent video for December 24th. My name is Bee, also known as Disco Sherlock on Tumblr, and my Advent video today is about presents, as Marcel said. Today is Christmas Eve, and also the first day of Hanukkah, so happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas to anyone who celebrates those holidays. So in my family, we always open presents on Christmas Eve, so when I was coming up with ideas for my Advent video, I was like, I should do something with presents. And obviously, I can't give y'all real presents, but these presents have actually already been given to us. So throughout Sherlock, and throughout all the angst, and the pain, and the suffering, and the sadness, and throughout all of that in the show, the writers have given us moments where John and Sherlock are happy together and they are having fun together, or it's very obviously that they are in love. And so I was thinking these are technically like presents we have gotten from the writers, because it's like, this show is a drama, like, so little happy moments are a gift to all of us. And especially when they're John Locke moments, because all of John Locke is a gift. So without further ado, the first present.
That was ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever done.
And you invaded Afghanistan.
That wasn't just me. Why aren't we back at the restaurant?
They could keep an eye out. It was a long shot anyway.
So what were we doing there?
Oh, just passing the time. And proving a point.
What point?
You. Mrs. Hudson, Dr. Watson will take the room upstairs.
Says who?
Says the man at the door.
So this little clip from A Study in Pink is just so good. Because they've known each other for like 2 days, 1 day at this point. Like, they're like practically strangers, but they're not strangers. Like, they're just having a fun time together. They're already head over heels for each other. And like, even though Sherlock turned John down at Angelo's, like, they're still both falling for each other. Like, literally, this is the first episode. Like, they were just coming for us in the first episode. Like, and this scene is so important in the beginning, in the very first episode, because both John and Sherlock have been so alone before. Like, it's shown that John was like alone in his flat and he was sad and he has PTSD, and the same for Sherlock. It's not shown as much in A Study in Pink, but if you remember, there's like the deleted scene where Sherlock's on the rooftop talking to Lestrade, and it's like implied that he has been suicidal before, that he's been like alone a lot. So this scene is just so important because they just make each other happy. Anyways, I could go into that scene for so long, but I'm trying to keep this video short. So, moving on, the next gift.
You took your time.
Yeah, I didn't get the shopping.
What? Why not?
Because I had a row in the shop with a chip and pin machine.
You had a row with a machine.
Sort of. It sat there and I shouted abuse. Have you got cash?
Take my card.
I included this scene because it is just so domestic. Like, so domestic. Like, when Sherlock looks up at John and says, "Take my card," he is literally the softest human being in the entire world. And already, I don't know how much time has passed between A Study in Pink and The Blind Banker. It's not like I've ever actually watched this show, but they're already settled into like their home, Baker Street, their routine, like their banter. They've already like adjusted so well to living with each other and being with each other and just hanging out together. They're just made for each other. So yeah, that's why I added that clip. It's just really cute. They're both really cute. Next up, we have this bad boy.
Beautiful, isn't it? I thought you didn't care about things like that.
Doesn't mean I can't appreciate it.
So this little clip, it's like not important to the storyline of the Great Game. It's not important to the overall plot line, I say that loosely, of Sherlock, but it's important to Sherlock's character and it's important to the development of his and John's relationship. Like, the Great Game is mostly about Sherlock using his mind. It's about him using logic, being run by logic, and so this little clip is just the writers reminding us that Sherlock is soft. Sherlock has feelings. Sherlock has emotions. It's also reminding John that Sherlock has feelings because, like, he's like, of course I can appreciate the stars, and John's like, wow, babe, that's so soft. So, also, you can't see stars like that in a big city, so they just made it romantic. Like, the writers were just like, let's put in some stars, let's make something romantic here. And they were like, okay, let's do it. Like, this is a romance. And next up, we have one of my favorite scenes.
You wearing any pants?
No.
Okay. Buckingham Palace. Right. I'm seriously fighting an impulse to steal an ashtray. What are we doing here? Sherlock, seriously, what?
I don't know.
Here to see the Queen?
Oh, apparently, yes.
Just once, can you two behave like grown-ups?
So, this scene. This scene is one of my favorites because it shows that they are best friends in addition to also being in love. Like, we talk about John Locke all the time because it's real and it's happening, obviously. But, like, they also just like hanging out with each other. Like, they just like to laugh together and make jokes and just hang out. Also, additionally, I counted the seconds that John looks at Sherlock's crotch before he asks if he's wearing pants, and it's 6 seconds. And, like, 6 seconds is a long time. You know what that means? That means it's gay. Okie dokie. Next present.
Do you get anywhere with that Morse code? UMQRA, wasn't it? Umgra.
Nothing. Look, forget it. I thought I was onto something. I wasn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
How about Louise Mortimer? Did you get anywhere with her?
No.
Too bad. Did you get any information?
You're being funny now.
Thought I might break the ice a bit.
Funny doesn't suit you. Let's stick to ice.
John.
It's fine.
No, wait, what happened last night? Something happened to me, something I've not really experienced before.
Yes, you said fear. Sherlock Holmes got scared, you said.
No. It was more than that, John. It was doubt. I felt doubt. Always been able to trust my senses, the evidence of my own eyes until last night.
You can't actually believe that you saw some kind of monster.
No, I can't believe that. But I did see it, so the question is, how? How?
Yes. Yeah, right, good. So you got something to... Go on, then. Good luck with that.
This is what I said before, John. I meant it. I don't have friends. I've just got one.
Right.
John? John! You are amazing. You are fantastic.
Yes, all right. Don't have to overdo it.
Never been the most luminous of people, but as a conductor of light, you are unbeatable.
Cheers. What?
Some people who aren't geniuses have an amazing ability to stimulate it in others.
Hang on, you were saying sorry a minute ago. Don't spoil it.
So, the Hounds of Baskerville scene. This scene, killed me a little bit. Like, I'm fine, but I died. Like, Sherlock here is just trying his best. He wants to fix whatever he did wrong, and he wants to make it okay again. He wants to be having fun with John and everything. And I think the worst part of this scene is when John is just like, yeah, good, like, have fun solving your problem. And Sherlock, you can see the panic in his face where he's like, I didn't fix it, I don't know what to do. And I think the most important thing to realize is that since he's panicking at this part, he's just blurting out things that he knows is true in his mind. Like, he's just saying, you are amazing, you are fantastic, and he's just like yelling this, running after John, which means he's not thinking about what he's saying. So he does think this. He does really think that John is brilliant and amazing and awesome, and we know this, but it's just canon proof that Sherlock thinks this. Because Sherlock didn't have time to stop and think and be like, what specific compliments will make John forgive me? No, he's like, oh my god, I can't fix this, I just need to flatter him with things that I already think about him. I hope y'all understand what I'm going for here, because I've talked about it for quite a long while now. The point here is, Sherlock is in love with John. Obviously. So, this next present is a very integral part of the season 3 hell. So just be warned about that, I guess. Anyways, here it is.
Busy?
Just occupying myself. Sometimes it's so hard not smoking.
Mind if I interrupt?
Be my guest. Tea.
So, the big question. The best man.
The best man?
What do you think?
Billy Kincaid.
Sorry, what?
Billy Kincaid, the Camden Garrotter, best man ever. Vast contributions to charity, never disclosed. Personally managed to save 3 hospitals from closure and one of the best and safest children's homes in North England. Yes, every now and again there'd be some garrottings, but stacking up the lives saved against the garrottings, on balance, I'd say...
For my wedding, for me, I need a best man.
Oh, right.
Maybe not a garrotter.
Gavin?
Who?
Gavin Lestrade. He's a man and good at it.
It's Greg, and he's not my best friend.
Oh, Mike Stanford, I see. Well, he's nice. I'm not sure how well he cope with all...
No, Mike's great, but he's not my best friend. Look, Sherlock, this is the biggest and most important day of my life. No, it is. It is. And I want to be up there with the 2 people that I love and care about most in the world.
Yes.
So Mary Morstan.
Yes.
And you.
I confess at first I didn't realize he was asking me. When finally I understood, I expressed to him that I was both flattered and surprised. I explained to him that I'd never expected this request, and I was a little daunted in the face of it.
Sherlock.
I nonetheless promised that I would do my very best to accomplish a task which was, for me, as demanding and difficult as any I had ever contemplated. Additionally, I thanked him for the trust he placed in me and indicated that I was, in some ways, very close to being moved by it.
Yeah, it's getting a bit scary now.
It later transpired that I'd said none of this out loud. So, in fact... You mean...
Yes?
I'm your... best...
man.
friend?
Yeah, of course you are. Of course. You're my best friend. Well, how was that?
surprisingly okay.
I bet y'all didn't think I was gonna make you watch the whole thing, was I? No, I did. So the best man scene. Just watching this scene makes me feel like my soul is leaving my body and heading to the ghost realm just a little bit. Like Sherlock doesn't know he's John's best friend. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that. Like, obviously this scene is bittersweet because it's John's wedding to Mary, but I included it because it's also like one of the softest scenes between Sherlock and John in the whole entire series. John says the big question, which I don't know about y'all, but if anyone came up to me and said, so the big question, I would think they're about to pop a ring right there and ask me to marry them. And like, I don't think Sherlock catches on to that, but like, John said that. John said that. He did that. And this whole scene is just John pretty much equating Sherlock to Mary, which, I mean, at this point in time, he loves Mary. So like, he's pretty much just equating Sherlock and Mary the same level of love. Like, he says, the two people I love most in the world. The two. Dos. He doesn't say, I want to have my best friend up there with the person I love, or I want to have you up there with my wife who I romantically love. He goes, no, I want to have the two people I love most in the world up there. And he doesn't even love Mary, we know this, so like, he's pretty much just declaring his love for Sherlock right here and there. I mean, he's not, because he's like emotionally suppressed and like has some stuff to work through, but like in the general sense of things, he is. This scene just, so yeah. I suppose be warned for the next scene. It's sort of painful. I mean, y'all are watching this show, so you're already subjecting yourself to the pain. You chose this life. Anyways, here it is.
Miss me?
Sherlock?
And with this clip, I bring us to the intro to season 4, which is in, I can't do math, but I think it's 7 days. Just kidding, I counted, it's 8 days. We're fine, obviously. So this little clip where Sherlock says miss me, you can look into his eyes, and you can see the love for John plain as day right there, and he's staring at John as he says this. So I know this little part hurts because Sherlock is high as a kite, and sad, and gay, and in love, but the thing is, it's gonna get fixed in season 4. Like, John Locke is coming. Anyways, I am very excited about season 4. I'm excited to see Sherlock and John in action again together. I'm excited to see what Mary has in store for us. And, well, anyways, I am so grateful that I got to be a part of this project. It's been super fun to do with all my friends. I hope y'all are excited for the people who are still yet to come, and I hope y'all liked all of the videos before mine. As someone who's been helping running the blog, the response to the Advent Calendar project has been so awesome. We love seeing all of y'all's art and posts about this. So anyways, I'm gonna go black out until January 1st and not think about John Locke until then. I hope y'all are excited for tomorrow's video. It's gonna be out of this world. Have a Merry Christmas. Happy first day of Hanukkah. Merry Crisis because of John Locke. I know I rambled on a lot, but I hope y'all like this video, and catch me after the John Locke kiss in the ghost realm. Bye!
Thank you, B. We now have 8 days left until Series 4 comes out.
Toby, do you believe in John Locke? Take that as a yes.